What is up, Autograph Nation? TTM Troy here, coming from you live in 4K. Okay, maybe we're not live, but in my heart, we're always live, aren't we? Glad that you're here with me today. I have some great TTM autographs, that stands for Through the Mail autographs, and I'm really happy to share these with you to kind of give you an example of some of the autographs that you can get yourself just by sending a letter of request, putting a card or two in an envelope, and mailing it off to your favorite, or maybe not favorite, but someone you know, or maybe just a card that you have in your collection, and seeing if they will sign it for you. It's a great hobby, and I'm really glad to be here with you celebrating my, 11th? No, 2012 was my first YouTube video, so that would be my 12th year here on YouTube. But let's get straight into the TTMs right now, because that is why you are here. So let's go right now. Here you go. Boom. All right, first we have Ted Donado. He signed 1 of 1 in 202 days. Now, I sent this on April 19th of 2022 and received it on November 7th of 2022. And you can see the address for him right there. Now, I do provide the address when possible, when it is a free address, publicly available, and not on a paid address site. So there you go. You can send it to Harvard University, Department of Athletics. Now, he was drafted 98th overall in 1987 by the Bruins and went on to play for them, the Islanders, the Senators, the Mighty Ducks, the Dallas Stars, the LA Kings, the St. Louis Blues, and the New York Rangers, with a career that spanned from 1991 to 2004. Now, he also appeared on The Price is Right and made it to the Showcase Showdown. Now, quick piece of trivia about The Price is Right. I actually worked on a game show called Pictionary, and we actually filmed in the Price is Right studio. And backstage, they had the wheel and Plinko, and it was really tough for me not to go and spin the wheel, but then I probably would have been fired, and that wouldn't have been good. But just a little quick tidbit, if you will, on The Price is Right. But it was a fun job, but let's go back to the TTM right here. Now, he is currently a coach at Harvard, as I said before, and he had played in 796 games with 150 goals and 197 assists. So there you go, Mr. Ted Donado. Next, we have Jim Bullinger. He signed 2 of 2 in 75 days. Now, I sent these on September 5th of 2022 and received them on November 19th of 2022. And the address for Jim Bullinger is on Sports Card Forum. Now, he played from 1992 to 1998, I believe, for the Cubs, the Expos, and the Mariners, and he ended his career with a win-loss record of 34 and 41. And his ERA with that was 5.06 with 392 strikeouts. Now, he was known as a better-than-average hitting pitcher and actually batted .188 during his career in the majors. So there you go, Jim Bullinger, 2 of 2 in 75 days. Next, we have John Brisco. He signed 2 of 2, this time in 46 days. Now, I sent these on September 5th of 2022 and received them on October 21st of 2022. And the address for Mr. Brisco is on Sports Card Forum. Now, he played from 1991 to 96 for the A's, and then he went to play in the Atlantic League until 2002 for the Somerset Patriots. Okay. Now, during his time in the majors with the A's, he had a win-loss record of 5-5 with a 5.67 ERA and 115 strikeouts. There you go, Mr. John Brisco. Next, we have Chris Carpenter. He signed 3 of 3. I sent 3? Oh my goodness. In 44 days. Now, I sent this on September 8th of 2022 and received it on October 22nd of 2022. And you can see his address right there in Georgia, because this is a public address and readily available through all of the free address sites. Now, he was drafted by the Cardinals in the first round of the 1987 draft, and he went on to play for them, the Marlins, the Rangers, and the Brewers while his career lasted from 1988 to 1996. Now, he was known mainly as a relief pitcher, and he ended up with a win-loss record of 27-22 with a 3.91 ERA and 252 strikeouts. Mr. Chris Carpenter. So I hope you enjoyed those TTMs today. Very happy to get those back and very happy to finally be able to share them with you. They've been kind of sitting in a little box for over a year. Well, since 2022, right? That is just a little over a year. And I'm finally getting through all this, all the madness that is my life well, it's actually starting up again. I'm actually doing some more coaching, which will take the next 7 weeks. And so my January and February are going to be kind of hectic. So I'm actually recording a bunch of videos for you so I could actually plan those out and not have them completely disappear for, 2 or 3 months. But very happy to share these with you. And as always, I'm really happy to share the addresses when I can. If an address is only on a paid site, such as Sports Card Forum or Star Tiger, then I do have to tell you where the address is available, because I got in some big trouble, like, I don't know how many years ago, and there's actually a huge thread with my name on it in Star Tiger's forums about how much everybody hates me. And so ever since then, I'm like, okay, if something is not publicly available, I am just going to tell people where it is, and they can get that membership for themselves. And it makes a lot of sense, and it's also being true to that community and being a good community member. Is what that site has, and those members pay for, is access to that information. So there are a lot of other YouTubers here on YouTube, a lot of TTMers that will give out private addresses in their videos and tell you, no matter where they sent it, put up that address for you. But that is my personal stance, and that is what I do. And I'm not going to say everybody else is wrong, but I think that if an address is on a pay site and only on a pay site, then that community has right to not have that shared, and that site owner has the right for that information not to be shared. So that is my personal feeling. Your mileage may vary. Put down in the comments. No, don't put anything down in the comments for that. But unless you want to talk about that, do you think that's a good policy, or do you think that maybe that's overreacting? But man, you should have seen that thread that they started about me. It was pretty crazy. But thank you so much for watching. If you are looking to get into TTM autographs, you can go ahead and click this video up here. I had to kind of duck out of the way there. And that'll give you my video on how to collect TTM autographs. And I'm thinking of updating that. But go ahead and check that out. And may your mailboxes be full and your stamps forever. Bye-bye.